there what you're drinking. 2 shots, let's pour it out. I know what you're thinking, but tomorrow won't come for us. This life that we're living, ain't never gonna give it up. Double shot for the gifted, and one more for us. There you go, drink it up. All this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice.
Yo guys, hello and welcome back to episode 15 of the Minardi My Team Career Mode here on F126. Now, please, if you did miss the last episode out in Zandvort, you 100% need to check that out. An unmissable race in the series. So yeah, go check that out before you get any spoilers. So yes, guys, last time out in Zandvort, we made history for the Minardi boys. Our first piece of silverware in over 20 years as a team in our first season back on the grid. Nicholas Solov picking up the win in Zandvort. Since then, we have made a few adjustments to the car. As you can see on screen, we've added some other sponsors and little bits like that. Not gonna lie, I'm not a graphics designer, unfortunately, so yeah, not the best looking car, but as good as I can do with what I'm given. And yeah, you join us here in qualifying here at Monza with Gabriele Mini in his home Grand Prix. We put a banker on the table. Unfortunately, we could not improve, but we were still able to get into Q2, and that is where we are now. Going to come across the line for our first run in Q2, and it's going to move us up into P8. So again, we have pace here at Monza, which is really encouraging signs. We are already safe in this session because everyone's already completed their final lap. We're going to complete ours anyway and go P8. So yeah, really good stuff in this qualifying session. Only going to go for one run in Q3. But yeah, car's feeling good this weekend. Obviously, Nicholas Solov winning last time out. And for the driver negotiations for next season, this could be very interesting because now Gabriele Mini has to step up inside this career mode if we want any chance of him staying for next season. And by the way, leave down below who you want next season for the driver lineup. But we're going to cross the line and it's going to be P10. So yeah, let's get straight into the race.
Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Antonelli, Sainz, George Russell and Piastri, Norris, Albon, Verstappen and Gabriele Mini, Colapinto, Hadja, Pierre Gasly and Behrman, Bottas, Ocon, Liam Lawson and Nico Hülkenberg, Solov, Stroll, Lindblad, Perez, Bortoletto and Fernando Alonso rounds off the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today.
Right, mate, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but I want you to treat it like any other race. Let's not make any unnecessary risks, please.
So inside the top 10 yet again here for the Minardi boys. Torrential rain expected towards the end of the Grand Prix, so that could throw up some major issues for ourselves and the other runners. But yeah, we're expecting a bit of rain as well towards half the race distance, so hopefully we can get the hard compound tyres all the way there. And yeah, hoping for another good result here with the Minardi boys. Like I said, Gabriele Mini needs to step up if we want any chance of him staying next season. But it's 5 red lights here at Monza, and it's lights out and away we go from P10. Max Verstappen getting a good launch off the grid. Gets boxed in by Norris and Albon though, so has to back out. And we're going to slip up the inside into turn 1. Multiple cars being overtaken there, leave plenty of room on the exit though. And we get a good exit out of the first chicane around this track in the slipstream of George Russell already. We're up into P6, make that P5. We look for it on Oscar, but he boxes us in, moving to the inside. Very smart from the McLaren man there, which allows George Russell to go around the outside, but we managed to hold the position. Slight bit of contact with Piastri, but nothing major there, no damage fortunately for us. And And yeah, it's going to be a massive challenge to stick with the guys ahead now. But that is what we're going to try and do. Like I said before, Gabriele Mini needs a good result here, or at least towards the end of the season, because, yeah, who are we going to keep for next season, guys? I want to sign Fernando Alonso, bring him back to the team, hopefully for his swan song year here in Formula 1. But yeah, it's going to be between Gabriele Mini and Nicholas Solov at this rate. But like I said before, let me know in the comments, guys, who you want to see partner potentially Fernando Alonso for season 2 of the Minardi My Team career mode. But for now, we're going to go on to lap 2. We're in the slipstream of Oscar Piastri, and we're going to breeze past him down the start-finish straight. He's going to have another look back into turn 1 though. We're going to hold it round the outside. Really nice move. And yeah, squeeze him out towards the end and yeah, get P4. Little bit of a gap to the cars in front now. We have a little bit of battery, but fortunately Antonelli manages to drop back a little bit from Hamilton, who's on the medium compound tyres, so that could be interesting when it comes to the rain. But yeah, we're in a very good position so far. We dropped out of the overtake last lap, but the speed we have is pretty good at the moment. We've managed to catch up to Kimi. George and Piastri have dropped back due to battling. But yeah, we're going to try and stay in the slipstream of Antonelli for a lap or two, get this battery back, and then hopefully we can mount an attack on our fellow Italian driver on the grid. But yeah, slow and steady in this race. A lot can happen, still plenty of time. And coming towards the end of lap 5, we've saved a little bit of battery. We're in the slipstream of Kimi, a little bit closer than the previous laps, so we're going to go for it, draining the rest of the battery down the start-finish straight. And just like Oscar, we're going to breeze past Kimi. Going to have a little look again up into turn 1, but we brake really late to discourage him from going for that. Charles Leclerc in the lead, so a Ferrari 1-2 currently, but they are both on softer compound tyres than us. Leclerc on the softs, Hamilton on the mediums. So surely they're not going to be able to make it to the rain, whereas ourselves and Kimi and the lights behind should be able to get there. Granted, it comes when it says it's going to come, but Kimi Antonelli gets back towards the end of the second sector. Do not mind that, because that means we can stay behind him, get in the slipstream and get the overtake mode back on the start finish straight for the next lap. But yeah, George Russell and Alex Albon have managed to catch up a little bit, so yeah, Russell's going to be in our slipstream as well, as Leclerc boxes at the start of lap 7, so yeah, not going very far for him, as George Russell with a major overspeed is going to have a little look, which forces us to go to the outside of Kimi Antonelli down into turn 1. Didn't really want to make that move, but we have been forced into it. But not going to complain, we are up into P2 at our home Grand Prix. Start of lap 8 now, we get absolutely swamped by the Mercedes boys. Not going to have that though, we're going to go back down the inside into turn 1. A little bit of contact with Antonelli as he slightly turns in on us. Nothing major though, we don't overtake him, so that is not a problem. We managed to get the position back on George Russell. Lewis Hamilton did box at the start of this lap though, so that promotes everyone up a position. Antonelli currently in the lead. George Russell's going to have a look around the outside of the chicane. Nothing doing there, so we are in P2 in this Grand Prix. In an absolutely amazing position once again. And yeah, towards the end of lap 8, Antonelli is trying to stretch his legs. We're burning and burning and burning, trying to stick with him. Now Oscar Piastri has got involved in the conversation. He's overtaken George Russell and he's going to look to overtake us. Tries to go to the outside, we cover him off, but he's just got the overspeed, goes down the inside, and we're not going to fight that one as our teammate boxes at the start of lap 9. But yeah, still in a podium position. Still an unbelievable position to be in this race. Piastri going slow on the next straight. We're going to blast straight back past him. And yeah, hopefully try and stick with Antonelli very low on the battery though. So that could have been a mistake from me. Might have been better to try and stick with Oscar and save a little bit of battery. But yeah, we're going to try it anyway. Start of lap 11 now. And a few of the hard runners have actually boxed behind us as Oscar Piastri flies by on the main straight. But yeah, the clouds are looking a lot greyer at this current moment in time. So yeah, the rain is not far away in this Grand Prix. Our tyre wear indicator has come up glowing orange, but we're committed. We're going to be staying out no matter what, as Oscar Piastri pits at the start of lap 12. Kimi's managed to pull out a nice little advantage on us though, as everyone else behind us boxes, as Sergio Perez actually retires from the Grand Prix. But yeah, we're in a very good position if the rain comes in time, because I can imagine Kimi Antonelli will be copying his teammate and the others in this Grand Prix, and he'll probably box at the end of this lap, which he does, going on to the start-finish straight. Start of lap 13, Kimi boxes. We're going to assume the race lead here at our home Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc in P3 going onto the medium compound tyres after his soft first stint. Bottas in the Cadillac actually up to P4, so an amazing performance from him so far. And Lewis Hamilton actually overtaking him just then and there on the start-finish straight, but as he boxes. But yeah, very good position. We're still actually maintaining the gap to the Ferrari boys ahead, so pace is really good around here. Tyre wear indicator has started to go red, but as you can see, the rain has come down here in Monza, and that is perfect timing for us because our tyres are very, very worn. And even towards the end of lap 14, the conditions are getting worse, but I don't know, is it ready yet? I don't think it is. We're going to gamble. Front left is in the 80% range, and yeah, we're vulnerable to a puncher at the moment, but we're going to risk it. It's our home Grand Prix. This could be another amazing chance of potentially winning this Grand Prix. But others don't box on that lap, and towards the end of lap 15, everything gets disabled. So the tyres have held up so far, so it's been a very good choice to stay out. And we're going to go through the parabolica into the pit lane and put on the intermediate tyres, and hopefully we can maintain this gap again. Leclerc's gained about 2 seconds over the past few laps, obviously with the fresher tyres. But yeah, we're hoping for a really good stop here. Get us on them intermediates. And yeah, outlap is going to be critical as Hamilton actually stays out on the slick tyres as everyone behind us boxes. We have a pretty good stop. Going to come out in clean air, no one in front of us apart from Hamilton 15 odd seconds up the road. The Sainz actually behind us staying out, so hopefully he can hold up some people as well that have decided to switch to the inters. But everything is coming up Millhouse in this Italian Grand Prix. Hamilton boxes at the end of the next lap, which releases us into the lead. But I can say Charles Leclerc was absolutely on fire in this next stage of the Grand Prix. He's already gained a decent amount of time on that one lap, and at the end of the lap he's gained another 2 seconds and he's already on our rear. He's going to go down the inside into turn 1, going to try and hold the outside, which we do. He actually gets a fair amount ahead. We leave him plenty of room on the apex and we hold the position. Now in hindsight, I did make a little bit of a mistake in the pit stop. I actually added 4 clicks of front wing, and yeah, probably should not have done that because we're quite vulnerable to Leclerc now on the straights, with obviously the straight line mode being less effective. But yeah, coming into the second sector now, we just got to keep it on the black stuff, keep it out of the wall, and we have a red flag in this Grand Prix. What the hell has gone on there? And it's Kimi Antonelli. He's spun at turn 1. He then tries to get out of it, puts himself in the wall, and he stops on track. So yeah, it's going to be a red flag in this Grand Prix. We're going to be on pole on the intermediate tyres. Everyone else has decided to go on the wet tyres. So wow, that could be an incredible decision from us in this Grand Prix. We get a really good traction off the line. And yeah, run down to turn 1, we cover the inside. Hopefully Leclerc is not going to send it on us. He tries to hold it around the outside, positioning our car perfectly though, as we actually get a yellow flag into turn 1. But yeah, we managed to hold the lead in this Grand Prix. Really good stuff. The track has got a lot wetter here at Monza, which is probably good for us. It gives us a little racing line, dry line that we should try and stick on. But as long as we do that, we are going to be completely fine in this Grand Prix. Leclerc is still really quick though, and he's going to be right on our tail, I can imagine, for the remainder of this race. But yeah, I'm thinking now, is it possible? There's surely not. We cannot do 2 in a row after going 20 odd years without silverware. But yeah, that is going to be our aim now. We're going to try and move over to the inside, break the slipstream of Charles Leclerc. He's going to have a little look up the inside, but he knows better than to go up there. Like I said before, obviously we made a mistake with the front wing, obviously, because our straight line speed is absolutely nowhere compared to Charles Leclerc. He's going to move to the outside, going into the Parabolica. Piastri actually looking up the inside a little bit, so we have to brake really late, managing to stay online. Leclerc tries to hold it around the outside, but he backs out in the end. And we stay in the lead for now. Very tense last stint of this Grand Prix it's going to be. As you can see, Leclerc in the slipstream, he's got major overspeed. We're going to try and cover the inside. He's going to go to the outside, he gets a full car length ahead, but we send it back down the inside. Nice re-overtake there. A bit squirmy on the exit as we try and get the power down, but it looks like we're okay for now. So I need to take a deep breath and lock in for the rest of this Grand Prix. Start lap 23 now. Leclerc gets a much better exit off the Parabolica, and again he's going to look to the inside on the wetter line. We're going to try and squeeze him to the inside, try not to run him out of road. Again he gets ahead of us, but we're going to brake a little bit later, hold it around the outside as he actually jumps over the inside curb there, unsettling his car. But again we get decent exit off turn 2. We hold the lead again for now, but Leclerc's not going anywhere. To be fair, both of us have incredible pace. We're already nearly 3 seconds ahead of the guys behind. Leclerc goes to the outside of the Parabolica, and again we manage to hold the position. He drops back nearly half a second, but that's not going to last for long in the slipstream and the overspeed that the Ferrari has. Obviously same engine, but obviously different wing levels. Going to move to the inside on the wet line, gets quite far ahead, but we hold it around the outside again, and it's a carbon copy of the previous laps, as Alex Albon is actually fighting with Lewis Hamilton behind. And yeah, very tense now. We're coming towards the penultimate lap. Leclerc's actually going to try and go down the inside before this little chicane in the final sector. We turn on him a little bit to turn him off of going up the inside. We hold the position once again. So we're defending for our absolute lives here in our home Grand Prix. Leclerc's going to go to the outside again though. We're on the wet line. Run it a little bit deep into the corner. A little bit of oversteer on the exit, but we managed to control it again, and Leclerc is going to be fighting us down into turn 1. Less than 1/10 of a second between us. Holding it in 7th gear, because for now we feel like that's going to give us the better top speed down the straight actually. And we're going to hold it round the outside again into turn 1. A little bit of contact there as we maybe don't give Leclerc as much room as we probably should have, but no major dramas there, fortunately for us. And yeah, end of the penultimate lap. Leclerc doesn't actually go for it in the Parabolica this time. So is he going to learn on the final lap of this Grand Prix that it's probably better to set up the next straight? And he's actually going to go for it. He's got so much overspeed on this final lap of the Grand Prix. He's inching and inching ahead. Luckily we've got the inside though, and we're going to brake a little bit later. Going into turn 1, slight bit of contact. We just give him enough room on the outside though, and again we're going to hold it around the outside of turn 2. And we are less than a lap away now from a home win here for Gabriele Mini, and an amazing second win in a row here after 20 years of no trophies, no silverware, no wins, no podiums. We're about to do it again. I'm absolutely lost for words at this point. But there is still a chance to bottle it. We need to keep it on the track for the remainder of this race. Alex Albon also in the conversation. He's right up behind Leclerc, who's right up behind us. He's going to have a little look down the inside in towards the final sector of the lap, thinks better of it as we take the race in line. But onto the back straight now. One more long sweeping right-hander to go. The Parabolica. Leclerc is not giving this up though. He's going to go to the outside into the final corner. We're going to hold the inside, brake so much later. Leclerc slightly turns in on us and he actually drops back. Alex Albon has now got him behind us, but we do not care. We're going to cross the line here for our second win in a row and Gabriele Mini's home Grand Prix.
You worked hard for that one. Congratulations, well done.
Through the final corner we come, the checker flag is out, and it's victory for Gabriele Mini.
Taking victory at their home circuit as well. What a place to do it. The fans are loving it. They're lapping it up. They have been all weekend long, and they have delivered what the fans wanted to see.
A show-stopping performance from the three drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Wow, wow, wow. That's 2 races in a row that we have won here in our first season back on the grid. Unfortunately, Nicholas Solov not managing to pick up any points here, but that's Gabriele Mini's home Grand Prix, and he's won it on his first attempt. Amazing stuff. Moves him up into P10 in the championship. Nicholas Solov P12. And yeah, the last 2 races, an obscene amount of points for the team. Moves us up into P6 on 100 points. An absolute mile ahead of the Alpines and within touching distance of the Williams ahead of us. So yeah, still plenty to play for the rest of this season here with the Minardi boys. And yeah, a few little bits of contact from other drivers, but only 1 track limit warning for us. So yeah, an amazing Grand Prix. And yeah, I can't really say much more than that, to be honest. It's been an amazing weekend on the channel as well. 2 Grand Prix wins on 2 different days. So hopefully you have enjoyed that. But yeah, like I said earlier in the video, the contract window is now open. We will try and pursue Fernando Alonso as the #1 driver for next season. But I need your guys' help. Please let me know in the comment section below who should be the second driver. Nicholas Solov, Gabriele Mini, or anyone else. I mean, I'd prefer to keep Mini or Solov for a second season, but yeah, let me know your opinions in the comments down below, guys. And that's going to be it from me. We're trying to hit 500 subs before the end of the year, so if you could please like and subscribe for more daily F1 26 content. And yeah, thank you all guys for joining me. Cheers.